Let's wrap up programming language in 2023. Which language is best active as of now? In 2023, there are billions of the codes wrote by software developer. However, there is a question which language is the most active, utilized, and growing. So in order to answer for it, I grabbed data from Github and Stackoverflow, which are most popular code-based knowledge in the world. And then I created structured data for identify created repo from Github and raised question from Stackoverflow. Here is the visualized data which I took from each source. Let's look into that. One surprise for me is that GitHub repo is much bigger community than just raise question compared to Stackoverflow. I thought just raise question and discuss in Stackoverflow is much easier and lightweight activity, but this is not the case. In this Sankey data visualization, if you look at the left-hand side, there are data source, either GitHub or Stackoverflow with log scale count. And right-hand side described each of programming language. There are two metrics, the reason why I choose number of GitHub repo and number of questions from Stackoverflow. One for active in terms of grow. Increasing GitHub repo is direct answer for it to create new thing with programming language and published community. Second, for active in terms of maintain. Increasing Stackoverflow question is the answer for it because the question come from people who are already working with programming language, or at least starting with programming language. GitHub and Stackoverflow are pretty similar result as I'm expected. I think most of people who are working in software development community knows recent big trends. This result confirmed that JavaScript and TypeScript are the one of active language, because those are mostly used in web development ecosystem, which mean big market area and most closed with client-user programming language, I would say. In second, Python is also active language as we knew in AI and data science world. Most of AI-related code has been wrote by Python today and still growing ecosystem. If we look at the new school programming language such as Go, Rust, and Dart. Go and Rust are competitive result, but Go is slightly active than Rust. Those are going to be replaceable for old school programming language in future. But this is still quite long-term as we have huge ecosystem already been developed with Java, C, etc. Dart is actually active by killer cross-platform framework which called Flutter. Therefore, Dart is the good prospect programming language in 2024. For the other things, C# is still active. I think this is because there are still a lot of Windows.NET-based system and the other thing is gaming such as Unity. Also, R is quite interesting result showing. R is almost one purpose, which is statistics analysis, which is similar with Python. R is not active in GitHub repo, but active in Stackoverflow. I think this indicated most of code is not open source, but still active in proprietary code. Or just people are stopping to create new thing but keep maintain code. What is retired language? Perl and Fortran became retired already. Fortran is more than 70 years old, so this is natural result. Perl was open to create programming community for many software before, and big thanks for Hello World, but now it is time to say goodbye. Here is absolute count GitHub and Stackoverflow. As I said, GitHub repo is much bigger count, so it is fair to divide it to two different graph. If you want to see all this result, please check out description for access URL. And thanks for watching this video.